Breaking. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Navy says the Strait of Hormuz is closed until further notice. Reuters reports the announcement followed a warning shot at a vessel Iran says used an unapproved route. The Associated Press independently reports that Iran considers the strait closed and that the United States announced new strikes after an attack on a civilian cargo ship. Here is the first critical distinction. The declaration is confirmed. A complete halt to every shipping lane is not yet independently verified, and the duration is unknown. Markets will care about actual vessel movement and security guarantees, not only the headline. Why does this narrow waterway matter so much? The U.S. Energy Information Administration says about 20.9 million barrels per day of oil moved through Hormuz in the first half of 2025. That was roughly 20% of global petroleum liquids consumption and 1/4 of maritime oil trade. More than 20% of global liquefied natural gas trade also used the strait, mostly from Qatar. The alternatives are much smaller. Saudi and Emirati pipelines can bypass only about 4.7 million barrels per day. So if traffic genuinely stalls, the chain reaction begins with war risk insurance, tanker rates, delayed cargoes, storage pressure, and then production shut-ins. During the earlier disruption, the EIA estimated that 6 Gulf producers collectively shut in 7.5 million barrels per day in March. Oil markets are closed for the weekend, so the next clean price signal comes when futures reopen. Bitcoin, however, trades continuously. At 00 hours UTC, Coinbase showed Bitcoin near $63,860 after a 24-hour high near $64,460 and a low near $63,750. Kraken showed almost the same range. Bitcoin is sitting near the lower end, but that does not prove Iran caused the move. It tells us risk appetite is soft, while the geopolitical headline is still developing. Glimpse's public position is defensive about certainty, not directional. We do not disclose a live trade. We watch 3 confirmations: verified ship transits, Brent's reaction when markets reopen, and whether Bitcoin reclaims 64,000 or loses the latest response area near 63,700. Reported fact: Iran declared the strait closed and maritime risk is high. Glimpse interpretation: persistent disruption would transmit through energy, inflation expectations, and broad risk appetite. Uncertainty: shipping may continue on protected routes, diplomacy may intervene, and the first market reaction can reverse quickly. Watch the evidence chain, not the panic. For the live market view, try Market OS free at myglimpse.space/market. This is market analysis, not financial advice, a trading signal, or a price prediction.